Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel for another live stream. I did put a video out earlier regarding the transfer of Hayden Lindley, on loan from Aston Villa for the season. This is my Game Week 7 predictions for the second game week in a row. I've not had time to record, upload, and edit, edit and upload a game week prediction. So again, we are doing it live. Like I said, I will just be running through the games for Game Week 7, giving my prediction on them, and then obviously you guys can get involved by putting yours in the comment section down below. Don't put it in the live chat, do put it in the comment section below. Obviously, I'll only take predictions from the comments, not from not from the live chat. So the first game of the weekend is Bradford City taking on Walsall. Now, Bradford did draw 0-0 against Crewe Alexandra at the weekend, last weekend at home, 0-0 draw there. Disappointing in that one, to be fair, for the Bantams, where Walsall also were disappointing at home. A 2-1 defeat for Walsall against Grimsby, which are our opponents for the weekend. For this game, I have gone with a Bradford City 1, Walsall 2 score prediction, a 2-1 win, or 2-1 away win for Walsall. 2-1 to Walsall in that one. Next game then, Carlisle United against Rochdale. Now, Carlisle did beat Gillingham, 1-0 last weekend in a very good win for the Cumbrians, where their away side, or their visitors for this one, Rochdale, got a 1-1. Sorry, I couldn't speak. Rochdale got a 1-1 home draw with Crawley. So again, both undefeated in their last game in League Two, but just purely off the basis of Carlisle being a better side, I have gone with the home 1-0 win for this one. Carlisle United 1, Rochdale 0. The third game of the game week, Colchester United against Hartlepool United. Colchester United were unconvincing in their 2-0 defeat to Tranmere, losing 2-0 at Prenton Park, where Hartlepool United lost a 6-goal thriller at Brisbane Road, a 4-2 away defeat to Leyton Orient in that one. So for this one, I have gone with Colchester United 2, Hartlepool United 0. The next game then is Crewe Alexandra taking on Stevenage. Stevenage lost last weekend away at the Peninsula Stadium 1-0 against Salford City, where Crewe Alexandra, like I said, drew 0-0 with Bradford City at Valley Parade. Stevenage have made an unbelievable start to the League Two season. The signing of Alex Gilby on deadline day is a massive boost for them. I've gone Crewe Alexandra 1, Stevenage 2 in this one. A 2-1 win for Stevenage to edge it. The next game, Doncaster Rovers against Mansfield Town. Now, Doncaster got a 1-0 win, away at Northampton Town. A very good win there for Doncaster. Tough place to go is Northampton, where Mansfield Town also lost 2-1 to Sutton United. So mixed results from the previous games, and I have gone for Doncaster to get the 2-1 win in this one. I think they'll just have enough for Mansfield Town. The next game then is Gillingham taking on Swindentown at Priestfield. Now, Gillingham's last result was a 1-0 away defeat against Carlisle at Brunton Park, where Swindon's last result was a 1-1 draw away at Stockport County. Now, the massive thing about this game is obviously Swindon have lost their main goalsman, or their main bagsman up top. Harry McCurdy has joined Hibs in the Scottish League. I think that's going to be a massive hindrance for Swindon in this one, and I am going to go with Gillingham 1, Swindon Town 0. For this score prediction, 1-0 to the Gills. Moving on to the next prediction then, it's Leyton Orient taking on Tranmere Rovers. Leyton Orient, like I said, a 4-2 win at Brisbane Road against Hartlepool United, where Tranmere Rovers also picked up 3 points, 2-0 win against Colchester. I would potentially see a Tranmere win in this one, but I just think Leyton Orient are just too strong at the moment. They look strong. They look powerful going forward. Leyton Orient 3, Tranmere Rovers 1 in this fixture. Moving on to the next game then, Newport County, my boys, taking on Grimsby Town. Now, normally, I would say this is a very, very tough game. Grimsby are always a tough side to play. They did beat Walsall at the weekend 2-1 in a very good away win, but we're on unbelievable form at the moment. We beat Harrogate 4-0 last week, beat Exeter in the Papa John's Trophy as well in midweek. So we're looking good. We're looking strong. We're getting goals. Omar Bogle is on fire at the moment. And I've gone for a 2-0 home victory in this one. Newport County 2, Grimsby Town 0. I just think that going forward with Bogle, with, some of the new signings like Nevers as well, and, maybe Lindley in midfield to stabilise us, I think we're going to get over the line against Grimsby 2-0. Next game is Northampton taking on Barrow. Now, Northampton did lose last weekend 1-0 to Doncaster, where Barrow picked up another victory, a 1-0 1-0 away victory at Plough Lane against AFC Wimbledon. And I do see Barrow continuing their great start to the season. I've gone Northampton Town 1, Barrow 2 in this fixture, 2-1 to Barrow. The next game then, Salford City taking on Crawley Town. Crawley Town actually did beat Portsmouth on penalties in midweek in the Papa John's Trophy. Before that, they got a 1-1 away draw at Rochdale, where Salford City beat Stevenage, high-flying Stevenage, 1-0 at the Peninsula Stadium. Salford, of course, losing main man Brandon Thomas Asante, and that's a big miss for them, and goals, out of that team is, very, very hard to sort of get. Crawley have now got Dom Telford scoring, which for them is good to get him off the mark. But, the signings that Salford City made on deadline day of Ethan Galbraith and Odin Bailey, fantastic signings for League Two quality and more from Bailey and from Galbraith. I think they're going to be very strong from this point on. Salford City 3, Crawley Town 1. Penultimate game of the game week, Stockport County against AFC Wimbledon. AFC Wimbledon, of course, losing 1-0 at home to Barrow, where Stockport County, a very, very good game against Swindentown and a 1-1 draw in that one. I think this is also going to be a tough game for both sides. I think it's going to be tough to call, because AFC Wimbledon do have threats going forward and do look decent at the back. But I am going to go for a 1-0 narrow victory for Stockport County. I think they'll just about get over the line in this one and beat AFC Wimbledon. The final game then of the game week takes place at Gander Green Lane. Sutton United taking on Harrogate. Sutton obviously won their last game in League Two, a 2-1 victory over Mansfield, and Harrogate, of course, lost to us 4-0. I do see this one again being another home victory, and I'm going to go for quite a convincing one. Sutton United 2, Harrogate Town 0. I think Sutton are just going to get the job done. And there you go, guys. Those are my Game Week 7 predictions for the 2021-2022 Sky Bet League 2 season. Please make sure to drop your predictions in the comment section below. There will be a Grimsby match preview tonight at 9 p.m. as well, so please make sure to stay tuned for that. I'll speak to you guys very, very shortly. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.